My name is Ken Ishiwata. I'm working for Marantz already for 40 years.
The KI Ruby. Ruby means 40 years.
Oh, how do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because those are marriage.
Exactly. Yeah. So you give to your beloved wife after 40 years of marriage, beautiful gem, which is ruby. So that's the reason why we have this red stone on the top of those products. And this is again representation of that specific beautiful sound stage and sexy voice. Those are the two characteristics I can say about this equipment. When I started first KI signature, it wasn't a top model neither. I prefer to reach more people. If you do top of the range, how many people can afford it? We put our challenge very high. With a certain limitation in the cost you spend, but performance-wise, that level. That's always my challenge, and I enjoy doing that. That's why. Biggest problem today is they categorize digital amplification class D in one, but it isn't so. There's so many different concepts of digital amp, and how you design and how you construct them can make a huge difference. And you'll be really shocked when you listen to this one. You don't feel like a so-called typical digital amplifier. So if you are doing the proper things and design-wise and the construction, it's because both are very, very, very important. It's not just a design, and how you construct them is also influencing the sound very much. Yeah. And we have done a lot of work. As you know, we came out a few years ago, PM10, and exactly the same. We had same digital approach, and we kept working on this digital concept. So we are getting much better knowing this type of amplification, and it will continue. And I believe, most probably in 20 years' time, it's going to be very difficult to find just a simple analog amplification. And now, with the high resolution audio, streaming, etc., so we are talking, it's a completely different level. What we are going to do, we convert everything to DSD 1 bit. We decided to do this DSD 1 bit, one based on 44.1 kilohertz sampling multiplication. Because if you take like 192K, 24 bit, what you're gonna do for the clock? Because you have also the 40.1, then sampling frequency conversion is needed. Just try to calculate yourself, how do you make 44.1 from 192K? Impossible. You can't do that. So we decided, we're going to have two clocks. One for the based on the 44.1 multiplication, the other one for 48 multiplication. So we're going to do something special. We don't use DA converter because DSD is analog. What you got to do is only low pass filter. And then of course we had noise shaping. And the number of noise shaper, we also experimented third order, fourth order, fifth order, up to the seventh order noise shaper. I limited noise shaping it only to the third order. That the reason when you measure them, this is nothing special, but when you listen to it, it's very analog-like. So that's the whole story behind those two products, which is very unique, I have to say. I always said PCM is the most stupid technology to convert music. Even on the silence, you have 24-bit. Almost 90% of the data is waste. Where with DSD, much more smarter. You do much faster sampling, but only use 1 bit. And detecting only higher or lower, that's it. It's much smarter. So my recommendation is keep it in DSD.